Hello! It is Tuesday. We had a meeting this morning, more of that secret stuff I can't tell you about. And then we had rehearsal, and Melissa was at rehearsal.
Hello.
This is the lovely Melissa. She's been in the vlogs at least briefly previously.
Yeah. A few times.
But now we're going to have some real time because I didn't record anything. Rehearsal went well, though.
It did. It went really well.
Things are coming together. Songs are coming together.
I want to be a fly on the wall when you're writing these.
It's an awful lot of nope.
Yes.
There's a lot of syllable counting. There's a lot of rhyme zone. Rhyme zone and I are very good friends.
Yeah.
And there's a fair amount of write these lines and then be no, but the story has to go this way.
Yeah.
Erase all of that and take it back. Also, if you ever watch me write, it's usually here's the beginning of the song. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I know what to do here, though. Let's write those endings.
Right.
All right, we'll come back and fix the middle.
Sometimes it just seems too perfect.
We made her Daenerys Targaryen, and she hasn't seen Game of Thrones.
I've seen the first 3 episodes. I feel I want to watch Game of Thrones, but it's our show is in November, and it's the middle
You would have
of
to
October,
dedicate.
so.
I could do it because I'm unemployed, but you probably couldn't.
I mean, I probably could.
Don't sleep. Watch Game of Thrones.
Yes. Game of Thrones sponsor us, even though I haven't seen your show, and also your show is over. But still, you make money off
making
merch,
prequels,
right?
So,
yeah, and
we could use that sponsorship.
Yeah.
Hot sponsorship. We will write you parody songs.
Yeah.
One of the things that I would like to do, eventually, is now that we have this beautiful recording studio, is actually record some of the parodies and put them on YouTube because that's a thing that people do.
Yeah. They're really good. They're really genius, I think. Fictional First Dates was a
This
really
is why I brought
good
Melissa
idea.
here, is to just stroke my
What's
ego.
up, guys? Yeah, can you tell I love it? No, I just think I don't know, Fictional First Dates blew my mind a little bit. I've never really seen a full parody musical. And I'm yeah, that should be a staple of Phoenix Tears. Honestly, I would love to see Kuiper and Carson, I would love to see a YouTube series of just them and their friendship.
I love writing parodies. I have been writing parodies since I was 5 years old. So I really, really enjoy writing parody songs and will continue doing that.
Yeah.
It just brings me a lot of joy. I sometimes just parody stuff for what's going on in my life. But the beauty of Ophelia and working with Jeremiah and Elaine is creating original music, and I can be wow, this is just all ours.
Yeah, I do the vintage store and all that, and I have also worked with a shoe company who was just starting out, and we were obviously they buy from a wholesaler, and so we had bought all these shoes from a wholesaler, and obviously the wholesaler has their own stock photos, and we kind of went back and forth on we could just use their stock photos, no big deal. And I was I kind of would rather just retake our own stock photos. That way we know 100% this is ours, you know what I mean? We took this is our image, this is our I don't know, our spin on this whole thing, or this is our style for this concept of shoe or whatever. I don't know. I don't work with them anymore. Shoes aren't my passion.
Really? Because have you seen what's on her feet right now?
$12.
I think you have to bring them up onto the...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm I won't show my actual foot because I need to get a pedicure. But these were from Urban Outfitters and they were $12.
Yeah. She says she's not a shoe person.
I like
she
to
wears
wear
a lot of cute shoes.
I like to buy and wear shoes. But I don't really want to be selling shoes.
That's fair. That's fair.
I feel I could pick out shoes for a company to sell and be this is a cohesive collection. Maybe I do. Maybe I am passionate about shoes. I don't know. I'm just discovering it now. I guess,
person.
yeah, I am really passionate about shoes and just clothes. But also theater. Ladies trip. We've got some gals.
That's really thrilling. It's very exciting.
That's the best part.
It's all ladies, and that's the first time it's been like that for us, so I'm very thrilled.
I feel we're going to have a good time.
There will be no trouble with 5 people in a hotel room when they're all women.
Right.
but you put 3 guys in a hotel room and someone sleeps on the floor.
Also, can we talk about like the sick road trip photos we're gonna get? And like, I hope you're gonna do a time lapse of like us driving.
If the option is available to like use Megan's phone to play music, then there is a strong possibility of mounting my phone in the front window, plugging it into power, and just recording us road tripping. Hopefully there's some content in this video that we can use. Oh look, we could have a Megan.
Goodbye yet.
No, we haven't said goodbye yet. Do you want
Not yet.
to come and join?
Hello.
Yeah, I have mac and cheese. These
What is this?
are pretty good.
What's going on?
They're Main Street Bistro macaroni and cheese cups that my mom's really into.
Okay.
She thinks you should put a little cracked pepper on the top. She's right.
It's a good recommendation.
And they're pretty good.
You just heat them up in the microwave?
45 seconds, baby.
Where did you grow up?
The Midwest. I grew up in a tiny town in Iowa called Morning Sun, population
What?
840. Megan
What?
has been there.
Yeah.
Oh
they
my
got a 4th
God.
of July festival, Melissa. It's wild.
Yeah, I took
I love
so
it.
With frog
the
hopping.
my biggest
What?
disappointment moving here was 4th of July, and I had spent years trying to explain to Megan why 4th of July disappointed me, and then finally I just took her home to Iowa. And Megan, how was that?
I love this.
Wild. There's a vlog about it. Mallory won't link it below.
I had not moved out of Iowa, and instead, in a wild world, Megan had moved to me.
Mallory would be in charge of this theater in Iowa that keeps having postings for its creative director.
Correct.
Oh,
There's
really?
like a little theater that's connected to the historical society. Like
Oh,
there's like
that's
a
cool.
history museum, and they have a theater. And I did community theater there when I was young, and they like are always looking for people to run it, like constantly. So I would be running that, but then also I would have found humans and would be doing web series because there's so much land to shoot on where you can just go and film
Yeah.
anything. I got a fortune cookie, and this fortune was stuck on my like cubicle at Cranes for a very long time that said buy the red car.
And then you just realized that you did buy the
I
red
did
car.
buy the red car.
And then immediately got fired from Cranes.
It's true.
So that whole time that buy the red car was leave Cranes. That was a fortune that said leave your dumb job.
Or maybe it was like, this will change your life. And it did.
Like, isn't a fortune supposed to be like, you will buy the red car?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
will win the lottery today. You will come into some money soon.
Yeah.
Get ready for that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready for that money. Game of
Same.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones, sponsor us.
Why is Game of Thrones sponsoring us? What about those people
Like-
that eat the whole cookie, like with the paper still in it, and then
Oh.
pull the paper out of their mouth?
Ugh, monsters.
Have you met those people?
No. I kind of like it.
She's like, it's sexual.
This
I'm
could be
into
like
it.
a
could
video.
be into that. Like, I think I could just eat a fortune cookie. I want to try that next time.
It's like tying a cherry.
I can
stem
also do that.
in
I
a
love
knot,
doing that.
Right?
Except
You're
it's
like
paper, so it's like
soggy.
low-key high stakes. Like, you have to do it fast,
It
or
is
that's
so
gonna
Right.
dissolve and you won't know
Yeah.
your fortune, and
Yeah.
you'll have just eaten a fortune paper.
My mom taught me to make fortune cookies when I was young. You know why I like fortune cookies? Because part of making fortune cookies was you write your own fortunes to put inside of them. I used to take them to my classes, and I used to like put a dot of food coloring on them so I would know to hand the fortunes that were bad to the people I didn't like.
You're a genius.
You could also like have
That's so
handed
good.
your crush one
Oh my
that said
God.
like a tall woman will give you a cookie today. You should kiss her.
If she brings you cookies, she's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, just
Wonder
give
what
that
that
to
could be.
every single person and see which
Like,
ones are
ooh.
like, ooh, yes.
Yes.
And like just show up.
Adam, if you're watching it, like, upgrade. Like,
This is nice,
We're
but
gonna
I want
keep
something
most
better.
of that conversation out, and then we're gonna include Adam if you're watching this. Upgrade the ring. She's looking to get hitched.
upgrade.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
And
We
with
should
that-
definitely- yeah, and with that, I have a lot to edit anyway. I in the video by blowing a kiss. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sponsored by Main Street.
No,
Bistro.
sponsored by Game of
Mac and
Thrones.
cheese. Main Street
Game
Bistro
of
Mac and
Thrones.
Cheese. By Reese's.
And also Game of Thrones.